it's your girl Stacey, and it's time for the weekend vlog. So today what I want to talk about is something that has kind of teed me off, but I'm going to take the negative and turn it into a positive and help you guys. So this time of year, at least in my area, in the DC metro area, it's been on the news that people are coming into neighborhoods and taking people's Christmas gifts off their, porches, garages, wherever your packages are being left. They're being swiped. We are being grinched. So guess who got grinched yesterday? Actually Friday, but I found out yesterday. So let me give you a little background of what happened, and then I'll go into the topic for today. So I've ordered several gifts through Amazon over this Christmas season, and I've gotten all of them but one. And I track my packages every day. So I tracked my package, and it said it had been delivered. So I, looked where they said it was, and I always look, because when I come in from work or whatever, wherever I've been, I always look, especially when I'm expecting something, but nothing was there. So I double checked. I have a neighbor with a similar address, so I walked over to their house, looked, wasn't there. So I reported it, and luckily Amazon and the sender are honoring it, and they're going to send me another one. But who wants to go through the hassle? But on a side note, when I was outside the other day getting my mail, I saw an empty box as an Amazon box, and I just checked it. I was like, is that mine? And I was like, no. And it was trash day, so I figured maybe the, wind had blown the box over or whatever. So I didn't pay it any attention. But yesterday morning, my neighbor stopped me, and she was like, is this your box? And I was like, no, I saw that box yesterday too. I was scared to move it, thought it might have been the neighbors, and didn't know if it was trash or what, so I didn't bother with it. What she told me is she's out walking her dogs during the day. She has seen, package boxes behind bushes, open boxes, etc. And she said they're walking around, the kids in the neighborhood or the locals, whoever, other people that live in the neighborhood or people from outside the neighborhood are coming in, taking the packages, opening them if they, if they see what's in there. If they want it, they keep it. If not, they toss it back. Well, needless to what I ordered was an NFL item, so I'm sure somebody got that and kept it. But like I said, I'm getting it back. But I was venting with my friends yesterday, and my former assistant, Melissa Whitney, who I mentioned last week, who gave us that great topic of, your Christmas traditions. She said that it has happened to her this season too, and this is her first time. She ordered a package from Old Navy that did not make it to her doorstep. Then I was sharing with my cousin yesterday at the brunch, and she said that she got a package from Bed Bath & Beyond, and the box was huge. It was just a shower curtain, but for whatever reason, they sent it in this big box. So when she got home, her box had been opened. You could tell that somebody had tore the box open, but I guess they saw it was a shower curtain, so they left it. So, it's going around. So you guys, I'm going to check with my supervisor when she comes back from the holiday and ask her going forward, can I have packages delivered to work? Because I don't want to take this chance. And my UPS guy is really good. If it's a light package, he'll toss it over my deck, which is perfect. But the packages that I end up not getting, it's happened twice. The first time I didn't think it was that, but this confirms that's what it was too. The UPS guy, he just leaves them either at the back of my house or the front of my house. And I might need to see him next time when he's delivering the mail and ask him going forward, can he toss it over my deck as well? If not, I'm going to have to get him at work. So that's a pain. So my topic today is things to keep us safe during the holidays. So my first tip definitely would be to, be careful with your packages where they're delivered. Have them sent somewhere where you're going to be home or at work, or have to be signed for, or tell them to leave it at the post office, something. Don't let them leave it on your steps. My neighbor on the end I see has, because I live in a townhouse, she has installed, or I'm not sure they're new, has installed a camera at her front door and their back door, like the garage. so they can see, who's coming and going, and they probably could tell me who took my package. So anyway, so the topics, like I said, are 9 holiday safety tips to keep your home secure. And I sent this to my staff at work, but I thought it would be great to share with you guys too. First thing, make sure your gifts and valuables are not visible from the street. If a criminal can easily see what is in your home, you increase the chance that they will be tempted to come inside to steal those items. So, you know how I've seen a lot of people recently, they don't have any curtains or blinds in their front, like living room area. If you have your tree there with all your presents, boom, they can see. Second tip, put your holiday lights on an automatic timer. I'll get that out. Put your lights on an automatic timer. So every night at a certain time they come on, they go off. So if that helps, if you're out of town, if you're out late shopping, whatever. It looks like someone's there and, they're on and off so people will think you're there. If they're constantly on, they'll be like, wait a minute, they ain't cut their lights off in 4 days. What's going on? So make sure you do that. Secure your home. Make sure all your doors and windows have functioning locks and install a home security system. The easiest way for thieves to get into your home is to welcoming unlocked doors and windows. Do not put a spare key outside. That's a great tip. So I always lock my doors, and I have been guilty of sometimes being slack, but in the past 2-3 months, I have really tightened up on the security because you just don't know nowadays. And I have an alarm system. I always set that, and have that going as well. And Caesar is here a lot of times, so he's the backup alarm system. So that's what I do. Also, what else? The windows. Make sure your windows are locked. I know here in Maryland and I know in North Carolina, there has been like this heat wave. So a couple of days, afternoons, I have opened my windows when I've gotten home from work. But make sure if you do that, when you close them, you lock them back. Speaking of windows, do not run extension cords for holiday lights through the windows. So you know how you may want to have that reindeer lit up in your front yard. Don't run an extension cord into the side window of the house. Because what's that, an open window? They can just push it on up and come on in. And it's not safe. If you're going out of town for the holidays, have a trusted friend or family member pick up your mail or your newspapers. So nothing says I'm not home like stacked newspapers or trash cans. You took your trash out before you left. Oh no, what happened to my holiday music? It just went off. Weird. Sorry about that, guys. We've been having power surges today, so I don't know what's going on. So maybe I got another surge. Anyway, like I said, nothing says I'm not home like having trash outside, like your trash can that you never took back in. So make sure you do that. And your newspapers, have somebody pick them up. Do not post your holiday travel plans online. That happens a lot where people say, hey, greetings from sunny Florida. We're here for the holidays. Don't do that. That says I'm at home. We like to tell Facebook and Twitter and Instagram where we are and show all our pictures, but don't do that. And add a video monitoring system to your security system. Like I mentioned, my neighbor did. That's a good thing to do. And be wary of people going door to door soliciting donations. I don't even answer those doors because that lets them know they can, you open the door, they can see exactly, what's in your house. Do a quick survey and come back and hit you up later. If you do answer and you want to entertain them, ask for ID. Okay? Don't advertise the gifts you received. Meaning, so after Christmas and trash day is the next day or whenever, don't put your flat screen TV box outside. That, Xbox 360 box, that tells everybody what you have. Break those boxes down, turn them inside out, stick them in your recycle bin or take them to the dump yourself. Don't tell everybody what you got. And that's it. Those are my tips. Be careful, be safe. Merry Christmas. I will check in next weekend and it will be after Christmas then. So who knows what I'll share with you then. So Merry Christmas, be safe, and don't get Grinched. All right. Holla.